Foot number 6, Riley Ginto. At forward, 6'2", number 7, Gierrez. At forward, 5'10", number 11, Yanni. And a 6'4" forward, number 15, Gulane Sula.
Welcome. Well.
We can't hear each other.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 37th annual WIT second game of the night, featuring the Tec Voc Hornets and the Sisler Spartans. Off the bat, Gierrez wins the jump ball. Nice hustle back on D. Here comes Jonah Cabanet up the court for the Hornets. Hornets wearing gold, going from your broadcast right to late. Nice steal by number 1 of the Spartans, and it'll go for 2. We're going to see a lot of pressure tonight by the Sisler Spartans. They're going to try and contain this Hornet offense. Nice passing by the Hornets. Once again, going from left to right on your broadcast screen. We have a foul committed by number 14, I believe, of the Spartans. It'll be Hornet ball on the end line. Sorry, that foul's on number 23 of the Spartans. We're looking for a good game tonight by the Tec Voc Hornets. That ball goes up for 2, and that's that is for a long three-pointer from Jonah Cabanet. And back come the Spartans. Hornets playing a man defensive look. Nice pull-up jumper and a turnover. Here goes Yanni looking to attack the basket. Pulls it up on the 45. Unfortunately, not able to make that pass. Number 1, the guard for Sisler Spartans, Renil Hippolito, kicks it out to number 12 on the corner. That ball will not fall from the three-point land. And we'll have Riley Ginto inbounding the ball from the sideline for the Hornets, currently up 3-2 with 8:59 remaining in the first quarter. Tonight, of course, is the Cheer for Pizza. Promises to be a loud night in the Hornet Dome.
Certainly will be. Of course, people are excited about getting that pizza, so we got people with drums and noisemakers and their voices shouting up a storm, making some music, trying to get some pizza, but more importantly, cheer for their very own Tec Voc Hornets. Number 14.
And number 14 puts it up. That ball will not foul. That is a foul committed by, not sure the foul. A foul committed by the Spartans. It'll be a Tec Voc ball on the end line. A fortunate break for the Hornets. Yanni will inbound the ball. Again, we're seeing the high pressure by the Sisler Spartans. Tec Voc is going to need to execute some efficient, smart passing to beat this pressure. Outlet to Gulane Sulu. Gulane not a ball handler, looking to dish it. Dishes it to Yanni in the corner. Guarded closely by number 12. Yanni puts it up, will not fall, and no offensive rebound. Riley Ginto guarding the ball, and now they'll bail back into their zone. Again, number 1, Renil Hippolito from the Spartans. Very athletic, very quick little gentleman. Oh, and that ball will fall for 3 by number 14. Again, Jonah Cabanet up the court. Right now, the Tec Voc Hornets. Oh, and a missed layup by Renil Hippolito. Right now, the pace of play is incredibly fast. Both teams very excited and looking to get this thing going in the right direction. What I think both teams need to do at this point is just settle down and relax and play a little basketball. Ball rebounded by number 24 of the Spartans, and a foul will be called against Yanni, reaching around the back.
Say no game of checkers, Mr. Key. This is some high-intensity, athletic sporting we're seeing here on the hardwood in the Hornet Dome.
First foul committed by Yanni.
You don't have to say his name twice, Mr. Keith.
Hey-oh. And again, Ranil Hippolito will bring the ball up for the Spartans. No high pressure by the Hornets. Again in their man look. Nice rebound by number 23. Robert Nabis checks into the game for the Hornets, number 12. A nice little block over the back. Right now, Gulani Salub unable to keep the handle. Gulani needs to work on not jumping and boxing out.
Gulani being 6'4", the tallest member of the Hornets. We hope to see him work strong as the Hornets fight for this first period.
And a nice take to the basket. Again, we will not have a shot there. That is a travel. It'll be a Hornet ball on the end line. Riley Ginto looking to inbound the ball into Jonah Cabanat. Again, we're seeing some high up pressure. We're just, again, some quick passes are required, and there we go. Nice little outlet back, and now we're looking to attack the basket here, and the Hornets will instead choose to slow it down. Jonah Cabanat handling the ball, looking for the screen up top by Gulani Salub. Little pick and roll, and Gulani will make it fall a little up and under.
Well, I'll tell you, Gulani's been working really hard this past year, and it's been paying off.
Certainly, as the ball goes out to number 12 in the corner, up to Ranil Hippolito, who will throw it up from 3. And we will have a foul committed against number 23, reaching over the back on number 15, Gulani Salub.
That's Katan Bansil for the Sisler Spartans.
24, Tanner Smith, that's his second.
24 will be his second foul. Number 25 will check into the game.
Of course, that's Robert Belanger, who's the second player on that team, towering at 6'5".
And there, a nice, again, an ill-advised pass by Jonah Cabanat as he's trying to break that pressure, and we hope that Robert Nabis will continue to step back to the ball and to try and pick up that pass. And here goes Jonah, tries to dribble through the pressure, unable to. Ball's out to 14, kicks to number 1 in the 45, Ranil Hippolito. Ranil kicks it up top to number 12, no pressure, takes it into the paint, and he will make it fall. Hornets need to deny that lane.
That was number 12, Paulo Medina.
And nice outlet pass. Nice little pass by Gulani Salub. Unfortunately, not able to make it count. Again, that is an example of the Hornets just being very excited. They're making some good decisions. They just need to, as Mr. McAlpine likes to say, they need to hurry but not rush. Right now, we're going to send you down into one of the timeouts, and we'll see what the coaches have to say.
To the ball, and then Yenny, you did the exact right thing. You went up the middle. You've got to make it a shorter reverse. He's got the ball here, their guy's here, and you're over here. It's too far. Behind and even with the middle guy, all right? Now you can attack, and now we get that middle. Be patient against that movement. Now.
And as the huddles break, the Hornets will take the court, trailing by 4. 4 minutes gone in the first quarter. Again, the game is within reach here, and we just need to make sure, again, that the Hornets just settle down, play their game, and I'm sure that's exactly what Mr. McAlpine was saying in the huddle. Number 1, Ranil Hippolito, kicks it out to number 12 on that 45, down into the corner for 23. He'll pull up and take that shot. Will not fall. Nice rebound by Yenny. And Yenny bring the ball up casually on the right-hand side of the court, kicks it onto the middle to Jonah Cabanat. Jonah Cabanat, kills his dribble into Riley Ginto. Nice little dish by Yenny, unable to handle the ball, but a good look into inside. Pressure up high. Robert Nabis out on the ball defensively, switches on the ball screen. Riley Ginto up to number 12. Number 12 kicks it to the top of the circle, again over to number 1, Ranil Hippolito. And Ranil will unfortunately not be able to get that pass into Robert Belanger, and it'll be Hornet ball on the end line. We're going to have some substitutions here. Coming into the game, number 5, Tam Tran, and number 7, Shamik Gierrez. Checking out will be Yenny and Gulani Salub.
Just a little correction on the name for Shamik, also known as Shamwow. His last name is actually Gierrez, not Gierrez.
Unfortunate, but I'll tell you, although I might have mispronounced his name, there was no mispronunciation or misstep by Jonah Cabannet as he takes it to the basket for 2.
Certainly not.
Here's the ball out inside the number 12, working up top to number 14, penetrates the paint and puts it up, will not fall. Oh, that'll be Sisler ball on the end line. A good, nice effort play by Tam Tran. Unfortunately, not able to corral the ball over top of the big man, number 25, Robert Belanger. Here comes a screen. Sham switches on the ball swing. Ball screen. Number 15 kicks it out. Number 1, Renil Hippolito will cash it for 3, bringing the score to 7-12 for the Spartans over top of the Hornets with 6 minutes gone in the first quarter. Renil Hippolito again with the ball after the steal on the press. Riley Ginto out covering number 15. Got to move his feet. Ball goes up from number 23 for 3, and it will fall.
And that's Katan Bonsall again with the 3 points.
Nice passing inside, and that's the difference that some cool, calm, and collected passes will make by the Hornets. They will beat that pressure and have opportunities down the floor.
Oh. No call on that one.
No call either way. It's a lot of contact for no call, but we know the refs are doing their best and doing a good job. Certainly a better job than we could do. Jonah Cabannet into the paint. He'll look to slow it down and work it up top. Tam Tran, and that'll be a foul. Absolutely on number 1, Renil Hippolito, going through the body in an attempt to get the ball. Looks like number 3, Arenz Tabianen, will be checking into the game for number 1, Jonah Cabannet. We know Arenz is going to bring us a lot of quickness to the game.
Of course, Arenz is highlighted on our program for the 37th edition of The Wit. Back to the game here. Riley Ginto looking for the pass over to Tam Trong. Back to Robert Nabis. Nabis with the attempt. No such luck. The Spartans.
And it is a good shot by Robert Nabis. Unfortunately, it won't fall, but you got to trust that you're doing the right thing. Nice defense by Sham Gierrez, and up comes Riley Ginto, ball in his left hand. Looks to take it to the paint, pulls up, and unfortunately not able to plant it fast enough, but a good effort, and we know that Coach McAlpine's excited that the Hornets are attacking the attacking the backboard right now.
I especially love the disco-inspired move to indicate that there's been a travel. Oftentimes people travel by shuffling their feet when they're not supposed to, and the shuffle was also a popular disco move. Back to the game.
It is, and you know what they say, Mr. Bartlings? We need to ha, 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 keep our dribble alive.
Certainly.
And Sham Gierrez, Sam Gierrez will give the ball up. It's now Arenz Tabianen up top. And Arenz will attack the paint. Ball goes out of bounds. Arenz believing that it's a deflection, but he won't change that call. Oh, unless we have the refs are having a meeting here, the officials. Meeting of the minds, if you will. Arenz Tabianen taking it into the paint. Oh, and that is a gold ball. Arenz Tabianen with the sad eyes there gets the change of call. And we're going to have a officials timeout here and a step to the scorers table. Not sure exactly how often Mr. McAlpine wants the 5'4" Arenz Tabianen attacking the basketball, attacking the backboard down low in the paint with the big number 25 Robert Belanger in there. Number 10 checks into the game, Daniel Langenau, probably playing the high post. Defensively, he's charged with number 25, Robert Belanger. Switch on the ball screen. Hornets have composed themselves, and we got a travel and a turnover with 2:44 remaining in the first quarter. Hornets are down by 10. Riley Ginto will be inbounding the ball to number 2, Arenz Tabianen, or sorry, number 3. Arenz bringing the ball up the court here. We'll see what the Hornets set up on offense, and a little switch to a baseline cutter. Tam Tran.
There's actually a 3-on-3 there. Arenz Tabianen, number 3 of the Hornets, versus Glenn Malari, number 3 of the Spartans. Glenn Malari now with the ball, number 3 for the Spartans. Driving in, and the drive.
And that is an offensive foul against number 3, Tam Tran doing a great job of setting his feet in the paint and taking that charge. Well played on the offense.
It really is essential that in that situation that Tam planted his feet, because if he were not to plant his feet, he would be the one called with the charge. Am I correct?
You know what? Absolutely, Mr. Bartlings. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Daniel Lagino brings the ball up, kicks it to Jonah Cabanet in the corner. Unfortunately, unable to corral that.
I think he just had a little too much butter on his popcorn earlier today. Hopefully he can wipe down his hands and get that ball.
Seeing a bit of, again, the man defense. Late switch, and it won't count, but number 25, Robert Belanger, does a great job of being a big body down low, getting that rebound and going straight up, drawing the foul, and getting the basket. Good play on the part of the Spartans.
Well, I'll tell you, I was really hungry before I came up here, and I was really thankful I got this delicious Vietnamese sub. Boy, really hit the spot. Picked it up at a little place called Simply Viet South Pembina. Go check it out if you want. Unofficial plug there. Back to the game. Daniel Lagino with a pass over to Arends. Intercepted by Mr. Malari, and no luck on that shot.
Rebound by Lagino up to Arends Tabianen. Kicks it out to Jonah Cabanet. Pulls it up for three, and it will not fall. And back come number 3 of the Sisler Spartans. Little around the back, and that'll be a Hornet ball going out the end line. There seems to be some sort of loud drum in the Hornet Dome.
Are we located on a fault line, Mr. Keith?
Well, you know what? As I do have a geography minor, I can tell you unequivocally, no. Daniel Lagino attacks. We'll dish it out back to Jonah Cabanet. Jonah settles things down, waits for the offense to develop, and now, and a miscommunication on the baseline cut by Arends Tabianen. Daniel Lagino thought he was setting a screen.
Instead, he got a ball to the face. Want to watch out for those. Number 22 going to be inbounding the ball for the Spartans. That's Derek Hrabarchuk.
And the ball will be inbounded to Ranil Hippolito. Ranil will bring the ball up.
Seems to be patting his head. I'm not sure if he needs to fix his hairdo or what, or might be calling a play here. Ranil with the ball.
And Ranil, again, I believe he was calling a play, Mr. Bartlings. And Robert Belanger wide open in the paint. And that's going to be a foul / out of bounds. Oh, foul, yes, on number 4 for the Hornets, Jonah Cabanet on the push. Here come the Sisler Spartans looking to kick it out to 15. That was a travel, absolutely. Hipping and hopping all over the place.
Watch for that hopping, Mr. Hippolito.
That's a turnover, and the Hornets are going to look to sink a basket here in the next minute or two and slowly eke their way back into this game. There's a minute to go in the first quarter. Sham with the fadeaway. And goes up hard, unfortunately, over the back for the foul. Again, a great job by Robert Belanger. Very big, very athletic man down low in the post. Listed for the Spartans as at 6'5".
First foul for Sham.
Sham will check out of the game, and into the game will come Gulani Salub and Riley Ginto. Arends Tabianen comes out. And Ranil Hippolito takes it to the basket, unable to make it fall. Tam Tran with a nice rebound, kicks it out to Jonah Cabanet, who takes a quick look at the clock and now proceeds down the court for the Hornets. Jonah from downtown, and that'll count. Tightening the lead to 9. Sisler Spartans with 13 seconds left on the shot clock, looking to work something. Number 15 works it down low, will not make it fall, and here we collect a rebound. Tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, the Tec Voc Hornets finish a layup here, and this is a different game, and here we go. Hornets down by 7 at the end of the first quarter. This is a close game, ladies and gentlemen, and I have a feeling that it's going to go to the wire from downtown, and that will not fall. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first quarter, your Tec Voc Hornets down 12-19 to the crosstown rival Sisler Spartans, the most notorious team in WIT history.
Certainly, and you know what? It's you know, it can be discouraging at moments when you see a team not garnering any points within a span of 5 minutes.
And we're gonna send you down to the Sisler Spartan huddle. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Just let me take a sip of my H2O, yeah. Sponsored by the fountain outside.
Speaking of sponsors, a big shout out to Chicken Delight once again. Although I enjoyed my Vietnamese sub, I would love to chase that with some delicious fried chicken and some pizza.
Oh, you know what? Chicken Delight is so much more than just chicken breasts and thighs. At this point, we have chicken wings, pizza, so on and so forth. Many, many other delicious delicacies. Jonah Cabana to start the second quarter. Yenny for three, will not fall. And
Chicken Delight. I'm not excited about the Chicken Delight.
And this is Ranil Hippolito for three, and that will fall, stretching again that lead to 10 points for the Sisler Spartans with 9:37 will go in the second period. Joined up in the broadcast booth by very own principal of the Tec Voc Hornets, Mr. Gord Crook, and he's always welcome. Hornets set up an offense into Tam Tran in the corner, and he'll pull up the jumper, and it will not fall, but turns out to be a slick little pass into Yenny, who finishes the deuce.
Nice recovery.
Ball's up to number 1 on the 45. Ranil Hippolito pulls up for three. It will not fall. Can we collect that rebound? No, we cannot. Number 24 goes up strong and puts it away. That's a rebound that the Hornets absolutely must have. 3-on-1 down low in the paint.
Well, Galani, as the most towersome member of the Hornets, certainly has his job cut out for him, facing such members of the Sisler Spartans as Tanner Smith at 6'5", Robert Belanger at 6'5". He's got a lot of work ahead of him.
Nice little pick and roll. Unfortunately, a travel by Gulan Salub. Nice pick and roll down low. Good dish by Yenny. Those are the baskets that the Hornets just need to make, Mr. Bartlings.
Certainly, and every basket does count in a game like this. There's a 10-point lead now for the Sisler Spartans. We don't want that gap to get any larger.
And we have a bit of miscommunication at the scorer's table, but we will progress from here. And 23 will inbound the ball for the Sisler Spartans. Katan Benzal into Ranel Hippolito. Ranel brings the ball up casually again with his right hand, dishes inside to number 23, who will pull up, and that ball will not fall. Rebounded nicely by Gulan Salub. Jonah Cabanet brings the ball up on the right side of the court, right hand, casually, setting up the offense. Kicks it out to Gulani. Gulani squares up to the basket, dishes it back to Jonah. That ball is off rim and collected by Ranel Hippolito, who will progress up the court. Gierrez stops the ball, and now is going to settle back into his defensive responsibility. Number 34 for three, and that is nothing but net.
And that's CJ Ordonez for three. Haven't seen him do much yet, so this is exciting to see his addition to the game here. With a breakaway is number 12.
Oh, and that is a hoop and the harm. Riley Ginto unable to stop the ball there. Good hustle back. Unfortunately, just not able to finish the job. Number 12 will step to the line for the Spartans for the and one.
As number 12 goes for a shot, I want to remind you about the 9-piece complete team bucket for only $23.99 at Chicken Delight. Of course, Chicken Delight is proud to support our community and our basketball here at the WIT.
Oh, and you know, they are great community sponsors. They actually ran a nice little event for the youngsters earlier this week called the Action Jackson Challenge. Working on the skill development for kids of all ages. And you know, it was great to have them, and hopefully we can turn that into an annual event. Timeout on the floor taken by the Tec Voc Hornets, and certainly once again Mr. McAlpine is talking about settling things down, making good decisions, and being patient and calm when the moment arises to finish off the baskets or make that final pass. Hornets certainly not out of reach in this game, down by 15 points with 7:48 remaining in the second quarter. They're going to need to collect this rebound, get down the floor, and get a couple baskets in transition. Once again, Mr. McAlpine, I'm sure before number 12 steps to the line, is stressed attacking the basketball after the pressure is beaten. And by attacking the basketball, I don't mean striking the actual ball itself as much as I mean attacking the hoop in an attempt to put the sphere through the cylinder.
Sham Gierrez stuffed. It seemed that while he was attacking the hoop, the Spartans were attacking him, and Spartans known as notoriously dangerous warriors back in the golden age of Grecian warfare.
Absolutely, you know what, and Sham Gierrez will step up for the first one, and he will not make it fall, and he's going to step up and try and close this to a 15-point gap with 7:37 remaining in the second quarter. Right now, the Tec Voc Hornets are looking to take on the role of Xerxes I of Persia in his conquest of the Spartan Empire.
And although Xerxes did not succeed to defeat the 300 Spartans at Thermopylae, we've only got about a dozen here, and we think we can take them out.
Hey, you know what they say? Oh, and that's a ball off the back, number 24. And that'll be Sisler ball going the other way. And again, good effort by Sham
Gierrez.
Renil Hippolito casually again up the court, guarded by Yenny. Yenny looking to take away the lane. He's doing a good job of that. And the ball off Hippolito's hands and out of bounds. We're going to have some substitutions into the game. Number 33 and number 5 of the Spartans checking in.
Number 33, of course, being Danny Habtegabriel. And I already forgot the other number. Not important. We're back in the game now. Counter with a pass to Ginto. Ginto looking for an option. Over to Yenny as he drives. Oh, and no dish. Make it. Just a shot gets us 2 points there on the scoreboard. We're at 16-30. Falling behind a little bit are the Tec Voc Hornets.
And that's a travel by number 33. With the Sisler Spartan bench on the floor, this is going to be an opportunity for Tec Voc to close this gap a little bit. We'd like to see them get it within at least 10 points before halftime. 6:37 remaining in the second quarter. Again, at halftime, we've got a couple of very exciting things for at this 37th annual WIT. We have the Dance Tech Company 7, once again directed by the impressive Sofia Constantini.
The Hornets' very own Sham Gierrez, a member of Dance Tech 7. We'll see if he'll be performing along with them. I'm not sure if he'll be needing to conserve his energy or able to just bang it out on the hardwood for Dance Tech.
Absolutely, and we're going to have a travel on the part of the Spartans. The ball will be inbounded by number 6, Riley Ginto. And an ill-advised pass by Ginto. McAlpine not excited about that.
Once again, Hippolyte patting his head as though to direct his team to some sort of play. Back to number 33. Hippolyte looks for the pass. 33 takes it. 4-3. That's Danny Habtegabriel. My apologies for any mispronunciations of names.
And we have an official timeout. That basket was a 2-pointer. Arends Tabiano will be checking into the game for number 11, Yenny. Yenny with some good work, getting coached up on the bench by a former Hornet, Joe Osanami. Robert Nabis collects the ball on the near the sideline, goes for the dish to number 4, Jonah Cabana.
Hippolyte needs to remember that his team members on the bench aren't an option for passing. Needs to keep it on the floor with the other 4 gentlemen.
Absolutely. Again, Robert Nabis at the 45 will dish into Jonah Cabana at the end. Sets a pick. Nice little pick and roll, unfortunately out of bounds, and that ball will go the Sisler Spartans' way. Coming back down the court for 2. Again, Renel Hippolito moved down the court. casualty. He's going to be guarded in this situation by number 4, Jonah Cabana. It's going to give him a lot of space on the court. Wants to take away that drive and make Ronel Hippolito a shooter. Lorenz with a nice help. Good step across by Sham Gierrez. Is bringing it up now with Jonah Cabana. Dishes into the corner. Robert Nabis, the pump fake, gets number 24 off his feet. Unfortunately, not able to control the dribble after that. A nice pump fake for sure. Unfortunately, not able to finish the job. Lots of good things out on the courts by the Hornets. Just need a bit of finish.
You know, just like a gym floor needs a good finish to look sharp and get the job done for any of the sports played on it, so do your moves in a game.
Absolutely.
I'd like to thank the custodians for the hard work they've put in to keep this Hornet Dome looking beautiful as ever. This week, of course, they've come out several times to buff the floor out, and we really do appreciate it because it makes a difference.
And as the second quarter comes, we reach a halfway point in the second quarter. Ronel Hippolito continues to lead the Spartans over the Tec Voc Hornets, 34-16 at this point. Jonah Cabana picks up the pace a little bit and then settles down. Ball dished into Robert Nabis, again unable to corral the pass. And I think the frustrating thing right now for the Hornet team and as well as the coaching staff is they know that they could be executing many things better than they are right now, and that's something that they'll work hard on in the second half. 4:32, the ball goes into the paint to number 24, kind of a bit scrambly down there, and that ball again will be collected by 24, and he will be fouled as well as the basket. Step to the line, and he will try and make that a three-point play.
Would you say that was some harm in a hoop?
I don't actually refer to it as a harm and a hoop. I refer to it as a hoop and a harm, if you see what I'm saying.
Hoop? Because the hoop came first.
Because the hoop came first.
And now the harm. Okay, number 24.
No. Now the hoop.
Now
the
hoop.
harm.
Now
yes,
the harm.
Course. Now the harm.
But you want another hoop as a result of the harm.
Right.
Back to the game.
And here comes Arens Tabianen bringing the ball up. Again, number 3. Quick little cat. Nice dish out to number 13.
That's Excal Kuvos.
Yes.
So jinx. You owe me a Coke.
And Ronel Hippolito, nice outlet pass. Finished off nicely by another member of the Spartan 5.
Of course, it is vital to make sure that you cover the other team.
Yeah, absolutely. Excal Kuvos dishes to Sham in the corner. Sham, unfortunately, with the travel. I didn't see that one, but I am a lot further away.
Yeah, we certainly are, but thankfully the broadcasting department has given us our little monitor so we can zoom in on the action. Thanks so much for the wonderful young men and women shooting the game and shooting the audience tonight.
5:36 here in Winnipeg, Manitoba. 3:38 left on the clock. A nice rebound by Robert Belanger, unable to get the putback. This will be Spartan ball on the end line.
I want to encourage you to hit me up on Twitter at Mr. Beactive, MISTERBEACTIVE, and let us know what you think of the games, how you feel about our commentating. Only positive comments, please. Keep the negative ones to yourself, and I'd love to hear from you. Back to the game.
It's like, Mr. Bartlings, as you know, that's like Mom always told us. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
Yeah, just shut your mouth. That's what she said. Back to the game here. Sisler Spartans inbounding the ball.
Again on the Hornet end line, 12 seconds up on the shot clock. I'm wondering if the Spartans are going to use Belanger as a screen here to open up a shooter. And there it is right there. Doesn't work, but the dish inside to Belanger transitions for 2. And here come the Hornets.
Well, that brings the Sisler Spartans to a 24-point lead. Certainly this isn't what the Hornets were looking to have happen near the end of the second quarter.
And here come the Spartans. Here comes number 2. Crosses over. Again running the head tap play. Screening on the offside, looking to get the shooter on the left perimeter. Nice step inside, unable to fall. Here comes Jonah Cabana, pushes the pace into Arens Tabianen. Arens again looks to take it to the basket, dishes out, and that's Excal Kuvos, who can't make it fall for a long range 2. Down comes number 33 for the Spartans, and a nice little up and under by 23.
And perhaps
23 is Keaton Bunsal.
Perhaps by the end of the game, you can figure out what that play is so we can anticipate what's about to come. It's always fun when you can make those guesses.
That'll be a foul on the Spartans in the act of shooting on Jonah Cabana. Jonah will step to the line and shoot 2. We know that we call this the charity line. Hopefully we can make him count. And Gulani, we see Gulani Salub checking onto the floor.
Looks like Cabinet's having a friendly exchange with one of the Sisler team members. Of course, that's something we always discourage when dealing with such a nefarious enemy as the Sisler Spartans.
Incredibly nefarious. And that's one for Jonah Cabana from the line.
Shout out to all the Sisler parents. Listen, it's all in good fun. Enjoy the game. No harm intended with our words. We're just having a little bit of fun here in the booth.
Hey, and you know, and what a booth it is. And number 2 for the Spartans will bring the ball up. Very quick guards by the Spartans. They really they use their 2 big men very effectively, but they are predominantly a team full of guards and perimeter players. Offensive rebound by number 33 for the Spartans. Works it out to number 2 on the 45. Number 33 from the corner puts up the 3, and it will not fall. Unfortunately, Jonah Cabana with his foot on the end line touches the ball, and it'll be Spartan ball. With 2 minutes to go, the Tec Voc Hornets trail in this, the basketball game.
You know, it's really going to be an interesting huddle during halftime when Coach has to give the new game plan to the Hornets. I'm not sure that'll be really a new game plan or more just a reminder. Listen, we got to get the ball in the hoop. We got to make some shots. We got to play some serious defense.
And it's got to happen now. Message at halftime is going to be, there is no time like the present, Mr. Bartling.
Yeah, you know what? I can just hear Yoda speaking in my ear right now. Listen, I don't want you to try. I want you to flip and do it. Now that's a paraphrase. I'm sure he would have said it a little more eloquently.
There is no try. There is do or do not. For those of you from the sci-fi community. Riley Ginto for 3 pulls it up, and it will not fall. Front rimmer, as we say in the business. Again, number 2 brings it up for the Sisler Spartans. Nice little in turn there by number 5. Works it up to number 33 at the perimeter. Again, number 2. Number 2 looks up top to number 5. Little dish. 6 seconds left in the shot clock. 33. Mr. Belanger sits that pick. Will not fall. Rebounded by Gulani Salub. Gulani will pass it off to Jonah, who brings it up the court. 1 minute remaining. Hornets looking to sink a 3 here, and get this to a 20-point deficit at halftime.
Tim Robles with the breakaway. Yenny trying to strip that from him.
With a great hustle play. Coming over the back, no hand, all ball. Sisler Spartan ball on the end line, but regardless, a great play.
Hey, every day we hustling, right?
Every day we hustling. Green and yellow, green and yellow.
That's right. That's our mantra here in the Hornet Dome. Got to hustle hard, though. If you want to make your paper. And we're talking, of course, about the yellow paper that says, we won. Back to the game.
For those of you unfamiliar with the international basketball rules, also known as FIBA, the yellow paper, our yellow carbon copy, goes to the winning team. And let me tell you, the Hornets are looking for some yellow paper tonight.
That was Angelo Herrera. Didn't quite see that pass coming. Of course, Angelo Herrera, hardworking student here at Tec Voc. We appreciate the effort he puts into all of his studies. We want to see that same effort here tonight, and I'm sure we will see him work hard on the hardwood. Absolutely.
21 seconds remaining. Again, still 17-42 for the guests, Sisler Spartans. Halftime going to be a busy time. Again, we have the DTC. We also have some three-point shootouts and potentially some other activities. We'll be quickly exiting the broadcast booth at the end of the 21 seconds. You, as the broadcasting audience, will have the pleasure of witnessing many videos put on by the broadcasting department that really highlight some of the great things that happen here at Tec Voc High School on a daily basis. Yenny comes up the court. The Hornets are going to look to take up the full clock here, or not, and and come away with the last basket. Gulani Salub decides to pull up and go for the quick jumper. Well, does not fall, but fortunately he is fouled. He will step to the charity line. We'll see if he can make it count. Here's Gulani Salub. Nice and calm. He learned this from his days playing 21 against Mr. Barlings in the Hornet Dome, and there's the first one that'll go.
That's right, and he's come a long way from me playing in my wheelchair and schooling him to him now just absolutely destroying me, which is a great thing. Unfortunately, that one didn't make it in as well. Number 5 making the drive, dishing it off to number 2. Yeni trying to deny any action for him. No go.
That'll be Tec Voc ball going the other way. 3 seconds remaining. We'll see if we can engineer some points here. And a pass from downtown, unable to make it fall. See you in 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
43-18. Your halftime score for Sisler.
Special guest. This is brutal. I'd like to call forward Mr. Greg Bouchard as this year's recipient of the Tec Voc WIT 2012 special guest. Representing the Mighty Hornets, Mr. Bouchard was a former coach here at Tec Voc, former scorekeeper. Did many things to support the Winnipeg Invitational Tournament. Returns every year to do our play-by-play and the color commentary. And a lot of the things that happen at WIT and some of the traditions that have gone on with our varsity boys basketball team were things that you started. And I took over the team when you left. And it's a great privilege and honor for me to be able to recognize you as the WIT 2012 special guest, so congratulations. I can't believe you still have it. I can't believe it still have it. And it looks brand new. I can't believe it still fits. Thanks, Bruce.
no matter where.
Ever thought you could be a part of?
Welcome to Tec Voc High School. I'm John Achano.
And I'm Denny Atienza. Tec Voc is an amazing school with a wide variety of excellent vocational courses, as well as university entrance academics.
Graduates from Tec Voc have the advantage of going straight into the workforce or going to a post-secondary institution.
So, as students of the broadcasting program, we'd like to give you a closer look at our area.
Come on, let's go. Right now, we're in the main television studio, where our grade 11 and 12 students produce their own original television shows. This course is designed to be as close to the real world as possible, with professional lighting, cameras, and sets.
Here in the control room, the magic of television comes together. From the director calling the cameras to the audio operator bringing up the sound, the show comes to life. Stand by 6. This is where students get the best hands-on training and develop the skills necessary to put together a studio production. Some of our work can be seen right in your own home through live internet streaming or on Shaw, but this isn't the only type of broadcast training we receive. Students also get the chance to produce things in a live environment. From our WIT broadcast to the school musical, we get the opportunity to learn how to work as a team on a live mobile television crew.
Students here will get to hone their skills in front of and behind the camera by producing short films. Students will work a variety of job roles from actor to set decorator to director. Students will learn the steps required to produce a film. The process will include script writing, casting, pre-production, and post-production. Students will also learn set etiquette, continuity, and film composition.
Alright Keenan, this is going to be a simple interview. I'm just going to ask you a few questions. Students will also get to expand their broadcasting and film knowledge by producing film documentaries and news items, much like the one you're watching now. So I'm going to need you to relax and sit up straight, and when I ask a question, say the first half of the question and then answer. Students will learn how to light, compose, and record interviews with guests and newsmakers. After, the process continues as you will learn how to write and edit the rest of your item using state-of-the-art equipment. Noel Smith has more in the story.
Many students in our program have gone on to work in this industry. Andrew Spate was recently hired at City TV as a general operator, while former WIT basketball star and broadcasting graduate Gary Soliak is working at CBC Winnipeg.
Some have even gone on to the freelance world to work on award-winning television programs and documentaries like film director Les Clausen, audio specialist Gary Gierrez, and special effects editor Craig Gibosh.
What you're going to learn is a little bit about everything in the broadcasting world. Everything from shooting the camera to editing to even some writing, story construction, putting pieces together and actually be able to tell a story and tell a story in a video format. What I like about Tec Voc is that they understand that things are changing in the industry and they bring in people that know what's going on, what's happening, so that the things that you learn here are not only are they applicable in the current broadcast industry, but also applicable in what's going to happen in the future. So they're future-minded, and that's what I like about the program.
And there was one moment
And I remember coming in and I'm like, you know, I got all the shots, like, should I go shoot some more? And he said, you know what, just take the camera and have fun. And it changed my whole perspective on shooting.
Part of the success of students here stems from our industry experienced instructors. Each brings their own unique specialties in the broadcasting and media arts field to the classroom.
This provides us with the right balance of broadcast knowledge and hands-on experience we need to be successful in the industry.
There's many changes have taken place in the broadcasting industry, and Tec Voc has risen to the challenge and met these different changes through adapting their program with the new equipment and new methods of instruction to meet these challenges and these changes.
How we make content and how we view that content has changed so much over the last 20 years. The best thing about Tec Voc is their ability to change with it. This facility gives you the opportunity to work in real-world environments, whether or not it's a production house or a television station, an internet broadcaster, or a sporting venue. Tec Voc has really managed to mirror what you would see in the real world.
Be easily color corrected later on.
All right, let's do that then. We hope you enjoyed this brief look at one of the most advanced high school broadcasting programs in Canada.
If you have any questions, feel free to contact us at 786-1401 for more information. So Brianne here needs to be the focus of this scene.
Ever thought you could be a part of a film set? You can learn all there is to know at Tec Voc's film course.
That's a wrap.
calls the Hornets cabinet his first.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the second half of the Winnipeg Invitational, 37th annual Winnipeg Invitational, that is. Sorry we're late.
Joining you, as always, this is Mr. Bartlings at Mr. Be Active and Mr. Keith.
You know what they say, when nature calls, you gotta answer.
You know what, I was just adjusting my headset when you said that, but it's true that when someone calls you on the phone that you should return. What was that sound?
That was the worst noise I've ever heard in my life.
Like a shrieking baboon.
Oh my God, there's some sort of banshee in the stands apparently. As again, we know that that is sarcasm. This is the cheer for pizza. Tec Voc is down 26 points with 7:33 remaining in the third quarter. Nice play by Daniel Langino into Jonah Cabannet, who's pushing the pace now. Looks like the Hornets have gotten an inspired speech by their coach, Mr. Garth McAlpine, at halftime.
Yeah, he certainly is. He's working double time now. First half going a little slower than I would have liked to have seen him moving down the court. But at this point, you know, it looks like he's ready to push the pace.
Yeah, you know what? Very casual. And Sham takes to the paint, and he'll get fouled. Very nice aggressive play. That's what the Hornets need to see. Hello.
This is the volume with them. This is us.
Oh, there were. Sorry for the delay, ladies and gentlemen. There's a significant amount of technology up here in the broadcast booth, and we're just trying to sort our way through it here. There's many different types of volume, it seems.
Knobs and diodes to work with.
Knobs and diodes.
We're working here at Technical Vocational High Schools. Thankfully, there's many people with the skills and knowledge to help us. Oh, and Yeti for two.
Puts that back, and here comes Renil Hippolito up the court. Again, the Sisler Spartans will be moving from left to right on the broadcast screen. Nice defensive play by Sham Gierrez. Turned over, and here he comes up the court. He's going to penetrate. Dishes to Yeni. Can't get it to fall, but Sham with a nice
pass
rebound
over
again.
the hoop again.
And there it is, and that is the basketball that the Hornet fans like to see. That's the kind of thing that we can cheer about.
Certainly, and today's game really is all about cheering with our hometown team here, the Hornets, and it is cheer for pizza. So let's make some noise. If you're at home and you'd like to win some pizza, unfortunately you won't win any, but cheer as loud as you want. Scream at your computer screen as you watch our Hornets and encourage them.
Now, having said that, there is always a way to win pizza, and that is by calling Chicken Delight.
That's right. You know, it might come at a little bit of a cost, but the return is oh so delicious.
And here comes Jonah Cabannet. Oh, and he dishes on the pick and roll to Yeni, number 11. Daniel Langino pumps. A nice little drive and dish to Riley Ginto. Oh, up and under. Can't get it to fall. Oh, and Sham Gierrez again. The rebounding is outstanding down low by the Hornets. That's the kind of thing that effort will get you.
But now what we need to see is rebounding and getting the ball in the basket right after.
Absolutely.
You know, I don't think James Naismith could have ever envisioned the sport coming to the level that it has, but here we are at the 37th annual.
Here we are at the 37th annual WIT. A blast from the past. You know, we'd like to thank all the alumni that have come down here and are helping out the Tec Voc Hornet Broadcasting Department, as well as the photography departments and every other department that plays such a vital role in the production of WIT. And again, it can't be understated, or sorry, it can't be overstated, the contributions of programs such as the
graphics department, pardon me, who provided us with these beautiful programs in Technicolor, as well as all of the signs that you see for our teams on the side wall there. Hornets taking a little bit extra time in the huddle, waiting for the ref to disperse them.
Certainly we know that ref is going in there, and he is probably saying something like, "This is not a picnic, ladies and gentlemen. Get out of that huddle."
Speaking of picnics, if you're ever hungry, looking for a snack, and you're not near a phone to call Chicken Delight, but maybe passing a Burger King, stop on by and have it your way.
Robert Sham Gierrez into the paint, can't make it fall, defended by Robert Belanger. Oh, and that'll be a foul on number 7, Sham Gierrez, although a nice hustle play. That's the 4th foul on the Hornets in the quarter. Sham working hard. Sham also a star member of the, again, Dance Tech Company 7, which will be performing at the next halftime of the St. Paul's somebody else game. And Sham will check out of the game, and sorry, that was the 5th foul on the Hornets. Into the game comes Goulan Salou.
Perhaps a little bit of confusion there at the scorekeeper's desk. The ref, a fan of the KISS band with the signal he was giving us there. I'm not sure what that means. Loves to rock, though.
And I can, you know, just from knowing that gentleman, which I don't, I can tell that he loves to rock and roll all night and party every day.
And what a party it has been this evening as we've been cheering for pizza and encouraging our very own Tec Voc Hornets.
Ronel Hippolito will step to the line on the bonus. The first one will count.
You know, the shot went in, but I've got to say the technique wasn't as nice as I'd like to see. Not as much arc, of course. Want to make sure to keep that elbow up.
Big smiles on the face of Ronel Hippolito, and he has nothing to frown about given the current score line. Here comes Jonah Cabana up the court with his left hand. Gulani sets the high screen into Daniel Langino. Oh, the hook shot won't fall.
Oh, I think he might have just got hit in the
dish out to the corner
earlier. Holding his crotch as he runs down the court is Daniel Langino. Looks like he's recovered. Jonah Cabinet with the ball.
Good hustle by Jonah Cabana to get down the court. Yeni unable to find the pass on the inside of him for the easy attack to the basket. Good communication defensively by the Hornets as Ronel Hippolito works it out to number 12 in the corner. That'll be a travel on number 12, and it'll be Tec Voc ball on the sideline going from your right to left on the broadcast screen. I also like to thank the music teachers and performing arts department at Tec Voc High School for donating all of these incredibly loud drums to the students for the Cheer for Pizza competition. You know, it just wouldn't be the same if there wasn't this loud, repetitive thumping of the incredibly loud drum.
No, it certainly wouldn't be the same. They'd probably be using little margarine containers, and the pitter-patter would hardly be audible up here at the booth.
And Jonah with the fadeaway will not fall.
You know, it's as though that rim is covered in saran. That ball just won't go in as hard as they try. Let's try to
Oliver
break on
Gutierrez is checked into the game here. Jonah Cabana up. Riley Ginta works it back to Jonah. Nice cut by Daniel Langino, and that'll fall. That's the kind of thing that he's capable of. He's lanky, but let me tell you, he can get up and he can get to the rim. He can shoot from outside. He's Speaking of shots from outside, there's one. Robert Belanger.
Daniel Langino, obviously, hardworking athlete here on the basketball team, but also a member of the Hornets football team, which you coach, Mr. Keith.
Well, that is my area of expertise, and Daniel has progressed as an athlete in a number of different ways over the course of his 2 years here at Tec Voc High School, and hopefully he continues to progress on the basketball court. Hornets down by 20 with 4:18 remaining in the third quarter. Jonah Cabanet is going to wait for that ball, and he will bring that ball up. Killing a bit of time there. Gulan Salub sets the high screen. Jonah Cabanet loses the handle, flies out of bounds. And here we have number 22 inbounding to number 1, Ronel Hippolito. You see Ronel here calmly bringing the ball up the court, dishing it out side to side, working the ball around the perimeter. There's a shot from outside by number 14. Does not fall. Good rebound by Daniel Langino. Way to keep his body in between the offensive player in that situation. The pick and roll doesn't go. And Ronel Hippolito attacks. Good defensive play by Daniel Langino, unable to, and it worked, and unfortunately, Exkel Kuvos with the reach in the end. And again, Ronel will step to the line and he will shoot for 2. Listed as a guard in our program, Ronel is some height. Ronel is listed at 5'6". He's a grade 11, which means he's got 1 more year, potentially in the Invitational tournament, Winnipeg Invitational tournament, next year. And he'll make that count as well. There is a buzzing noise from the scorers table, and a substitution will be made.
Victor, good job.
Of course, anytime there's a break in play, there's an opportunity for a coach to call for a substitution or a timeout, which is signaled by the horn and the hand signal of the arms crossing for a substitution, and a T-shape formed by the arms for the timeout.
And Salub pulls up, can't make it fall. 6:12 in the PM here in the Hornet Dome. 3:27 on the game clock. Ronel Hippolito kicks it out, 15 up to the top, long 2, and it'll fall, making the score 52-26.
6:45 in Newfoundland. It's getting later into the evening. You're probably having dinner right now. Why not some Chicken Delight out in Newfoundland as well? Why not? Grab some of that. You can take a break from the lobster, have some chicken, watch the game.
If you are calling from, let's say it's Halifax, you can order online from one of our other great sponsors, Home Run Sports. Home Run Sports providing athletic apparel and equipment for the Winnipeg and Ontario areas for many, many years.
And certainly fine quality products coming from Home Run Sports. Ronil with the ball, dishing it out to number 15, who drives, looking for an option there, over to number 2 for the 3, and he sinks it. Of course, that's Jerome Bouchard.
Lorenz Tabianen will bring the ball up. Casually, number 3, looking to push the pace. Again, then he dishes out to number 9, Oliver Gutierrez. Daniel Langino inside, and he gets the right-handed hook shot to go. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Again, out to 15 on the perimeter. Ronel Hippolito from downtown, and that will count for 3. Let me tell you, that gentleman was standing on Wall Street East when he threw that shot up. Lorenz Tabianen takes it to the paint. He's going to have a tough time in there against the 6'5" Robert Belanger.
Number 15, Miko Brasuela with the attempt. Oliver Gutierrez passes to Daniel Langino, over to Lorenz Tabianen. Belani with the attempt, a little too low, not sure what was happening there. Ronil with the ball. Sisler Spartans leading by 30 at the end of the third quarter, about 1 minute 15 left. Bouncy, no scoresy on that one.
And again, Ronel Hippolito's working from the NBA three-point line at this point.
Wholesale changes for the Hornets.
As we heard from our floor announcer, wholesale change was made on the part of the Hornets. Starting guard and poster man, number 4, Jonah Cabana, back into the game. Angelo Herrera, grade 12 forward, also checks in. And a former Spartan number 2, TJ, well, it's not Hushmanzada.
Ramisko, that's TJ Ramisko, former Spartan, turncoat to the Hornets. We appreciate his presence on our team.
And here's number 15 on the perimeter, takes it into the paint. That ball sneaks off the hands of Sham, and it will be deflected by a Spartan. Here comes Cabana up the court. Jonah from the elbow pulls up, and he'll make it count. 33 seconds remaining in the second quarter, or sorry, third quarter. 30 seconds remaining. Tec Voc down by 28, currently 32-60. Big rebound here going to be required. Unfortunately, not able to make it fall. Sisler retains possession. 15 throws it up from downtown. That's an air ball.
Now, Coach Keith, with 11 seconds left, we're going to be coming to the last period. What do you think Coach McAlpine's strategy is going to be for the Hornets as they go into the last quarter?
You know, generally a basketball team strategy is to try and score more baskets than the other team. And I firmly believe that will be the strategy of the Hornets. It's a foul on the part of the Sisler Spartans, and TJ Ramisko will step up to the line and shoot 2, hopefully closing this gap. First one's up, and it is no good. Reminds me of the Pepsi Hot Shots competition earlier in the evening. Here comes the second.
TJ watched him shoot many a hoop.
And there's the second one. Goes 50% from the line, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. Fourth quarter's coming up, and Tec Voc down by 27, which is 10 less than how many years this tournament has been running here at Winnipeg. Again, obviously that makes this the 37th annual Winnipeg Invitational Tournament. Proudly sponsored by the MHSAA, Carberry International Embroidery, and the University of Winnipeg.
Of course, let's not forget about Basketball Manitoba. None of this would happen without their sanctioned support.
Hey, it's very true. And you know, we'd also like to say that it's nice to have such an attractive coaching staff on the part of the Hornets. You just saw Emil Contreras there, the soon-to-be head coach of the varsity boys basketball team here at Tec Voc High School.
And not only attractive, but incredibly sharply dressed. Of course, I'd like to thank our own Gordon Crook, principal of Tec Voc High School, sitting at the end of the bench. Loving the plaid, rocking the plaid today, which we're really liking that statement.
Yeah, and you know, it's been very nice to have Mr. Crook support of this tournament over the last I think 11 or 12 years that he's been working here. He's done a great job of keeping people excited about the experience, and obviously getting the students excited about the atmosphere that can only come in the Winnipeg Invitational Tournament.
Certainly, and if there's a #1 fan for sports here at Tec Voc and in the Hornet Dome, it certainly is Principal Crook. I'm sure he's got plenty of Hornet jersey that he dons for the sports that he comes out to watch.
You know what? Plenty of jersey, I think, is the term that you were looking for. Again, the Tec Voc with 9 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, down by 30. Only 10 threes away, so you know what? There still is a chance. Nice little step under by TJ Ramisko, and we're going to be looking for more of that from him in the near future.
And the ref that you're seeing in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, very nice gentleman, interesting story. When my wife used to play junior high basketball, her father was kicked out of many a game by that particular ref. Father-in-law doesn't quite like him, but he's a great guy. You know, I've had a couple of chats with him. A real entertaining fellow on the hardwood, I've got to tell you that.
He is very animated, and TJ again going a nice steal, going hard to the rim, getting fouled, and he'll step to the line and shoot two. Again, looking to close this gap to make it less than 10 3-pointers.
Let me tell you, I see TJ shooting all the time in the Hornet Dome, and he does that in skinny jeans. So now he's in some pretty big shorts. He's got the room to move around, to bend, make his shots. I'm sure these will, yeah, exactly.
And there's the first one.
Need I say more?
You know what, athletic apparel is essential in high-performance athletics, and this certainly is high-performance athletics at the 37th Annual Winnipeg Invitational Tournament. And there you also see TJ's new haircut, which is also
looking very sharp. I'm not sure if he hit up the same place that I have in the past year, Sally's Hair Studio on Notre Dame. Great deals, and Sally's a great gal. $10 haircuts for men.
And here come the pizzas, ladies and gentlemen. Joe DiCurzio, again, another long-time supporter and director of the Winnipeg Invitational Tournament, steps in with 10 Sorrento's pizzas. Let me tell you, want some pizza? He calls Sorrento's. Failing that, chicken nugget.
Failing that, get a burger at Burger King. Hey, have it your way. If you don't want pizza, get a burger. Am I right?
Have it your way, absolutely. And here's Robert Belanger at the line. Draws the foul. Daniel Langino bring the ball up the court. Loses the handle. Nice little flick over the head pass. Very Action Jackson. And Sham. Gierrez goes up hard. The Hornets are climbing back in this one, folks. Let me tell you.
They certainly are, bridging the gap now. The Spartans with only a 24-point lead. That lead, of course, was greater at the end, bottom of the three. I think the Hornets just realized, listen, if we're going to make something happen, we need to make it happen right now.
Well, and you know what they say, Mr. Bartlings, there's no time like the present. And presently, Sham Gierrez has the ball in the... Oh, and he takes it to the rim, but Sham had the ball on the perimeter there. Can't make it fall. And again, here comes number one, Renil Hippolito.
And speaking of presence, let's see if TJ can drop a nice gift in that basket for the Hornets.
And an unfortunate pass by Angelo Herrera skips out of bounds.
Coach Contreras reminding Angelo, you got to keep those eyes open, got to look where you're passing. And certainly keeping your eyes open is essential in a fast-paced game like the basketball.
Absolutely. And you know what, it looks as though, here's TJ covering Renil Hippolito on the corner. Renil to the middle. It will not fall. Nice rebound by Sham Gierrez, and he'll draw the foul. Well done. Once again, Sham also a member of our DTC dance team.
Dance Tech Company 7, of course coached by our very own Sophia Constantini, the queen of hip-hop here in Winnipeg.
Hip-hop. And we're wondering if it's possible to get a shot of Mr. Cook here so we can highlight just who it is that we were raving about earlier.
The gentleman in plaid carrying a large case of Gatorade.
As he exits the Hornets zone, their shot goes up for three, and that's an air ball. Travel, committed by number 25, Robert Belanger. We thought that was going to be a foul on Sham Gierrez, but no. 6:45 remaining in the fourth quarter. Tec Voc down by a couple, but they're making a charge, let me tell you. Sham to the basket and unable to make it fall, but a very athletic play in the rebound. Good hustle, just not getting the finish that we require here in the late stage of this fourth quarter. Renil Hippolito controls the ball on the perimeter, works it side to side. 3-second violation of the key on Robert Belanger. Substitutions coming in, 34 will check into the game for number 15. This, of course, on the part of the Spartans. TJ Ramiskal squares up, dishes to number 4, Jonah Cabanet on the perimeter, out at the foul line extended, and we will have a carry ball. Haven't seen that in a while.
Now we're looking at Renil Hippolito he really has been leading this Spartan onslaught. We're really hoping that that the Hornets can quell this attack of the Spartans.
It's true, and here is Renell again with the three. It won't fall. Nice. Good effort by Gierrez, unable to hold it. It falls into the hands of 22, who goes up strong and makes it count. He will also step to the line.
Number 32 now up. Sorry, that's 22. Mr. Derek Hrabarchuk. Hopefully he'll miss this shot. That's what the Hornets are thinking, of course. We aren't choosing any sides. Go Hornets. Lorenz Tabianen with the attempt, and Yeti with the recovery, but no go.
Again, the effort is there on the part of the Hornets, just coming up a bit short on the finish, and that's something that can be developed and will continue to develop over the course of the tournament and into the playoffs. Here goes Sham Gierrez up the court. Sham takes it to the paint. That'll fall. And that's the kind of thing that Sham can do with his long stride and athletic ability.
You know, we've been working really hard with, you were talking about Sham. I was about to talk about Belani and running because you said stride, but you're talking about Sham. I'm not sure why I'm still talking. Let's get back to the game.
Let's get back to the game here. We're gonna, you know, once again, I'd like to make a statement that's completely on a tangent here, and let me tell you, a friend of mine, his name is Sam V, we'll call him, and he sent a message to me, and there is no way that he is listening to this broadcast, but he sent a message to me through one of my 4-year-old nephews, and I would just like to respond to him by saying one word. Into the Sisler huddle we go.
You're 1. You're 2. You're 3. Got it?
Well, that certainly was a tangent. Sitting next to you, I can't say that I have any idea what that was about. But we're getting back to the game. Bottom half of the last period, 41-65, 65 for the Sisler Spartans.
You guys are shooting 5
the Hornets
seconds every time.
need to be some busy bees. So they're going to make something happen here.
Lorenz Tabianen takes it into the paint and loses the handle. Once again, I feel as though the coaching staff might be suggesting that there's some people in there that are just a hair taller than you. Maybe Lorenz is more effective at the perimeter. Jonah Cabanet guarding the ball here.
Let's not blame Lorenz too much for losing the handle. I'll be honest, I can't see the handle at all during the game. I don't know if it's flying off to the side outside the sidelines or the baseline, but I have not seen this handle you've made reference to. So let's go easy on our ends. Sham Gierrez is dishing it out to Jonah Cabinet, who's tackled out to the sideline.
No foul. It's out of bounds on the Hornets, and it'll be Spartan ball.
Sir.
Jonah Cabanet not excited about the call, but you know what? Let me tell you, once those officials have made up their mind, you're not going to change it. Here's 34, kicks it out to 33, will not fall. Offensively rebounded by the Spartans. Yeni guards the ball closely here. 34 goes past him to the hoop, won't fall.
Most assuredly, it's important that our team boxes out. If you're not aware what the box out is, essentially it's saying, you know what? When there's a rebound available, you got to push your booty back, get those guys out of the way, and grab that ball and get the heck to the other side of the court. Get yourself some points.
Heck out the way.
Move, boy. Get out the way. Get out the way.
So on and so forth. And here goes Gierrez. He's going to attack the hoop here. A nice dish. That's a driving kick. Shot goes up, and it again will just not fall on the part of the Tec Voc Hornets. Lorenz Tabianen will settle it down. Nice show inside by Sham Gierrez. Works out to Jonah Cabanet from downtown. That will not fall. 34 brings the ball up for the Spartans. A bit of an errant pass, but corralled by number 33. The jab and a carry and a travel. Called on number 33 of the Spartans. It's going to come back the other way for the Hornets. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 3:33 remaining in the fourth quarter. 41-65 in favor of the Spartans.
I want to remind you that at 6:30 we'll be seeing Winston Churchill challenge the St. Paul's Crusaders. Now technically that is at this very moment, so obviously that game is going to be bumped back a couple of minutes as this game started a little bit late, but that's another exciting match to anticipate here in the Hornet Dome.
Incredibly exciting. You know, the St. Paul's Crusaders have been somewhat of a, what's the word I'm looking for, somewhat of a team that's been constantly at the Winnipeg Invitational Tournament and constantly brought success. Stalwart.
Stalwart? Let me, you know what, I'm going to just Google that. Let me Google. You know what, the wireless is finicky right now. I'm going to use the word stalwart for now. Hit me up on Twitter at Mr. Beactive if you have a better word. Right now we've got Jonah Kavanagh with the ball driving down.
Again, Jonah with the ball up top, working the ball around the perimeter to Sham. Sham looks like he's going to shoot. He instead put it on the floor, works into the paint, little dish out to Renz Tabian, and puts it up for a long two, won't fall. And here's 24 of the Spartans corralling the ball into 34. 34 will bring the ball down casually. Hornets down by 22 at this point. Clawing their way back from the 30-point deficit, which they found themselves in the middle of this third quarter. This is going to be Sisler ball. But getting back to the St. Paul's Crusaders, they are the Winnipeg Invitational Tournament's defending champions. And this year they returned 1 starter and 6 players from last year's championship team. Look for them to make a run at the title again this year.
You know, typically the Crusaders rely on a strong post game for their success. This year they also have strong perimeter players who provide great balance at both ends of the court for head coach Jeff Lapping.
You know, and there's one person on that team that you need to take a look at if you get an opportunity, and that's Teo Dizar. Teo is a 6'6" forward. He's also the football team's quarterback, and he's been the starting quarterback of their AAA team, their most competitive team, since he was in grade 10. Also playing on the team when he's in grade 9. An incredible athlete, and from what I understand, just an absolutely incredible young man. So hopefully we can see him shine out here on the hardwood in the Winnipeg Invitational Tournament one more time.
Less than 2 minutes in the final period of the game, the final quarter, if you will. Subs being called in. Galani Salub and Oliver Gutierrez here on the court now. Let's see what the plan is for these last minute and a bit for the
you know
Hornets.
what, I think what the coaching staff of the Hornets is looking for here is just a lot of hustle right to the end of the game. Everybody's had an opportunity to play. Everybody's had an opportunity to... Oh, and here comes the pizza and the Pepsis. I will see you in a second, drum group. But looking for them to hustle to the end of the game. We don't want anybody folding their tents here. And we want everyone to continue playing. Daniel Angino guarding the ball, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Yenny almost gets the steal there to go for 2. Nice defensive play by Daniel Angino. That shot goes up. That should be a reset of the shot clock, and it'll be Sisler ball, and it'll fall. An unfortunate bounce for the Hornets. Here comes Renz Tabianen, casually bringing the ball up, minute 12 remaining. Kicks it out to the corner, number 9. Oliver Gierrez with the ball, wrapping around into the paint. He'll get fouled, and he'll shoot 2.
Now with just a minute and a second left in the game, I think the Hornets obviously making this game turn around might not be really a realistic option, but that doesn't mean that they shouldn't be fighting their hardest to show their very best as they close off this game.
You know, absolutely, and that's once again, I think that's the important thing. It's the former Hornet, current Sisler Spartan, Mitchell Wozniak, Nice to see him.
New hairdo there. Looks like he's coming with some other large gentlemen. They look like they all probably play some football.
Football or hockey, both popular sports for the Sisler Spartans. Daniel Angelo for the long two, will not fall. Just a bit short, and back on defense they go. 45 seconds remaining in the game. This game is almost done. You know, a game that could easily have went either way, with the exception of a couple bounces here and there, and some really bad luck on the part of the Hornets in terms of some finish. But we won't take anything away from the efforts of the Spartans or the Hornets in their performance tonight, and they'll move on to their next games tomorrow and hope to continue on. For the Spartans, continue on their winning ways, and for the Tec Voc Hornets, look to turn it around and end this tournament on a positive note. Thank you very much for joining us here as this game closes out. Hope you've had a good night, and somebody will be up here in the next 15 minutes talking about the St. Paul's Crusaders and Winston Churchill Trojans.